Okie doke, so I loaded like this save and it did the autosave because it was the next day because I was testing something. I actually put a video on YouTube how to make that like vacuum food thingy. So I have to load this save. This is the save we left off. So we're not missing anything. I'm just going back to that save that we had last night. Did I start the dupe thing? What do you mean did I start the dupe thing? What dupe thing? What dupe thing are you speaking about? Gotta strangle people. Why would you strangle people? Carly, thank you for that host. I appreciate what you do in this game. It's a simulation kind of thingy. It's a whole genre. So last time, that was what we finished up on, the whole vacuum, so our food thingy. Our food situation's like good. And if anything, I should open this and expand it. Because we have 46,000 calories worth of food. And if I start cranking out the farms, we're not going to have anywhere to store it. Is it more sustainable? Yes, with the geysers. But I have not found my geysers yet. So what I want to do is find a geyser. We need a geyser. And before we don't get a geyser in this world, which I think is actually possible. And I want to change up the O2 thingy. The electrolyzers are putting the hydrogen in the base, and yeah, we're taking care of it. But what I want to do is put it all in one room like we did before, and then directly pump it to the generator. I know, Lynn. I know. I'm trolling you. Legal Llamas, thank you for that host, man. I appreciate it. Food situation, good. The food situation's actually really good. And I haven't even begun to mess with bristle blossoms yet. Oh no, I just remembered. I saved this for myself. Oh no, I gotta do this whole setup now. Ah no, so nothing liquefiable, organic. We don't want polluted dirt or slime. I really wish there was a different way of doing this, Lynn with the host. God, now I gotta do the waifu command. Here you go. What's up, Pigment? How you doing, bud? There's the waffle command. Baby Canna with the 25 gray gems twice. Ignore this. I feel like filling the cup. And then Farkle, I have bad aim. Thank you for the 50 gray gems, Baby Canna. And Shirley with a 2-month resub. Hot damn, it's been 2 months already. Apparently, it has been 2 months already. Jesus. Thank you so much, Shirley, for the 2-month resub. Welcome back to the herd, friend. Get some boost spam in chat for Shirley. Thank you for that continued support, Shirley. I appreciate it. I'm gonna pause this because I don't want them putting like resources where they shouldn't put resources. So let's just be careful about this. And again, I double click that. So if I do get the Weezewort seeds, they never bring them over here because it's not a generic checkbox. It's not an everything kind of thing. I don't want to paint with that broad of a brush. Start the WinRAR for the dupes. Oh, that thingy. You're not wrong. So here you go, guys. If you're a sub exclamation point dupe, get your name in the drawing. I think we'll maybe end up getting 2 more dupes if they don't suck. Because I don't want to get any dupes who are awful. Another thank you for that auto host. I appreciate it. So get your entries in. Dude, this is so much slower than it used to be because no longer is it just uncheck organic. You have to check seeds because you don't want to store Weezewort in certain places, and then liquefiable. Oh, how was my day? My day was all right, Carbon. How was yours, man? So we'll do fertilizer and algae. Hey, Blue Screw, what's up, bud? Sorry to do post-stream P. Stream was good. Had to do something distracting me. Your stuffy sinus impression of me was spot on. So you heard what I said about the, like, blowing your legs off with the dynamite? X was playing that game, and he puts down dynamite, and he's like, you have to be really careful with this dynamite. It has a really big explosive radius. Proceeds to go close to the dynamite, is blown into a million pieces. And he's like, what? Rip. Weezewort drop seeds? Yes. Yes, they do. So, what you can do with Weezewort, if you dig that up, it'll drop a seed. You can store it in a storage compactor. So say I store it in a storage compactor right here. I break said storage compactor. I don't know if this is a bug. I don't know if this will ever carry on. You know, maybe they'll change this. But the Weezewort will be in here. I break the storage compactor. The seed drops. It'll then replant after a couple cycles. And then I just relocated it. I don't know of any way to make more than what we have in the world, but you can do that as a bit of a cheese strat. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Wow. What? How am I that close? Look, I can see like my base from here. What the hell? Oh, we know there's no geyser there. That's kind of awful. All right, well, I'm gonna give these guys a bit of a job because I really want them to like try to find a geyser at some point. Here you go. I know people have things they need to do. I want to work on some stuff. Did I watch through Season Samurai Jack? I have not. I haven't had any time. I want to figure out the hydrogen thing. So my farms are probably just gonna go maybe like over here. What's the temp? If it's a bit warm, we can always take care of that, and if it's a bit cold, we can always space heater it. So I think space heaters are going to be cheaper, to be frank with you. So let's work on the farm and let's work on the hydrogen. Now, my mess hall, I think I might just incorporate into here. I still need potentially some more beds, so let's knock this out now. Just put some beds here. This will end up being my mess hall, I think. So this is going to be the hydrogen room, I think. And if that's what we're doing, these will all be insulated for shenanigans' sake. Edge of the map already? I barely dug. That was the edge of the map already. It's crazy. Small map, maybe. It's weird. Or maybe I'm just super off-center. It could be. I have really... Oh, no, look. Look. Edge of map. That's the edge of the map. Melly, thank you for that auto host. I appreciate it. I have no idea where any of my geysers are, and I'm seeing the edge of the map already. This is a bit janky. Frankly, this is a bit weird. Okay, we'll do that as a 6. Joe Jan, thank you for that host, buddy. I appreciate it. Watch the other streamer, and he said every time he found a geyser, he died. I don't have any problems with the geysers. Once I find them, I know how to take care of them. But, like, I would like to find a geyser. Thank you for the auto host, Cap Calavera. I appreciate it. Man, laptop just shut down for no reason. Sounds like crap tops to me. Everybody's stress is good. They're all storing food where they should. These are on their very first cycle of food, so that's excellent. I want to get all these thermal tiles down, move up these things. I'm assuming this thing's already broken. I've just completely given up hope on this thing. I could do something else I think of. I think I have another solution for that, but I'm not going to worry about it right now because I'm relocating everything. Calm is always down for the loot. Is that true? So let's see. Twinkle Toes, Diver's Lungs. Oh! Oh my god. This is actually... Bubbles is a good dupe. Bubbles is a good... Look! Diver's Lungs. Great. Not really a high core expectation. 7 strength. You can't train that. We're taking Bubbles, guys. Get your entries in. If you're a sub ! Dupe, get your name in the drawing. I'm gonna cancel this. We'll come back to Bubbles here in a sec. No, Funkadilla, I didn't. Get your entries in there. Come on. We're gonna have a really good dupe here. In all honesty, that strength, a stat that we can't train yet, which I think is silly. But there we go. Jack of all trades with the new sub. Thank you so much for the new sub, Jack. Welcome to the herd, friend. Get some boost spam in chat for Jack. Thank you for that support, dude. I do indeed appreciate it. Get your exclamation point dupe in chat, dude, so you can get your name in the drawing. Thank you, man. Oh, snap. Okay, so let's take a moment here to think. We'll probably want to mechanize airlock just to well, I don't need it, but like just to let less gas leak, I think. Double dupe, maybe. No, you want to be tough, Bubbles? And this makes me think Powerpuff Girls. So that should be plenty of room. I mean, in the other world, I had an extra electrolyte. I might put 4 down and leave some of them disabled for, like, just in case. Because if we find a geyser, water's not the problem. Hey, tell all your Craptop viewers about the new Windows 10 update game. Nope. I have not heard about that because I don't have Craptop. If you want to elaborate on that, you go right ahead, X. So, what do we want to do? We want to get our pumps down. I mean, honestly, I don't think I need 2 pumps. I used 2 pumps last world, but I think 1 pump with a lot of piping is good. Now, how do I want to handle this? I want to give it like a bit of a buffer, you know? We could just send... I'm gonna play it so they actually build things. I'm gonna build that. Let's get that stuff made. What did I tell them to make that out of? Copper ore? That shouldn't matter. I know, it's just messing around. I know, Dream. I know, I'm just teasing you. It's okay. How's the gas? I hate that they changed the F keys. Now I have to remember. There's very little hydrogen in there. We'll eventually get rid of all the hydrogen. So, I'm gonna take Bubbles here. I'm gonna roll. Here we go. Pick winner. Cuttlebug! Cuttlebug gets to be the buff Bubbles. Buff Bubbles. Buff Bubbles. Cuttlebug, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can fit your whole name in there. Cuttlebug, there you go. Nice. Let's change your abilities. I could make you purely dedicated. I could take people off of like deliver and sweep. Well, I guess deliver would be the best because you can carry the most. But anyway, that's good. Let's lower your caloric intake. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to starve like the rest of us. There you go, Cuttlebug. You get to be one of us. Sucker. So last time I made it a little fancy and nice looking. I'm tempted this time to make it look like ass, but functional. It's a functional ass. I don't know. I mean, like, all this is, that's a buffer. So it can take multiple gas types, hydrogen and oxygen. And then I could put the gas filter. I could keep it pretty contained. I could put the gas filter right there, and that might well be just enough of a buffer. The last time we did this, we had like no buffer. That was the problem, I think. Lightning with the 69 gray gems. Thank you, buddy, for the 69 gray gems. I appreciate it, man. Damn, dude. Thank you, buddy. So this will be our filtered output, and what I can do is say filtered output, go to this existing line, which is currently my hydrogen, so it's already connected to the generator. And then everything else, which is going to be a little bit of contaminated oxygen because there's some in here, but it'll mainly be oxygen, and I want to send it to the rest of the base. Where do we want to put it? Where do we want to put this oxygen? It might potentially be warm because it's coming out of this room that has multiple electrolyzers. We'll see, but like, I guess I'll just route it down this way. Am I using sandstone, or I was using sedentary rock? I guess it doesn't matter. Those don't seem to have any differences. Now, the best place to put this stuff, if I think about it, that's a 3 tile high thing, but I'm gonna replace this, and I'll probably put the core in there. That'll be the mess hall. I don't like that idea. I'd like to put it in the bedroom. Aha! There you go. 2 gas vents right here, because there's a tile there. I can't put it in here because this will probably be hamster wheels at some point. I guess I could put multiple vents, but that'd work. All right, we're planning. So let's go this way, and then I don't know why it stopped, but there you go, there you go, and that should be good enough. That's where they're going to spend most of the time. That's putting O2 in the center of the base. I think that works. And obviously I have to power all of this. And what I'm going to end up doing is letting the hydrogen work its way out, and once the hydrogen's done being a problem, we'll shut that down, delete it, get rid of it, and we'll move on from there. Now, I think I'm only going to power the 2 of those. And I can just go into this. What the hell? Go to this grid. Sure. Is your dupe good? Dude, Repoc, I don't know if you were listening to me, but your dupe kept trying to kill himself yesterday. 3 different times he dug himself up. Like, he dug himself up on tiles that he couldn't normally access. And basically almost died. Like, if I wasn't paying attention, your dupe would have died multiple times. Poor Repoc's dupe. He was trying to kill himself, very much so. It was pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Looks, I dare to make the sound of an R instead of an L. Like, I've done that, like Ming Ri. I've done that for a while. Building broken. What, did I accidentally break an insulated tile without realizing it somehow? I don't know why that would have said broken. Received damage from liquid pressure. There are no liquids. What the hell? You're in your car and your stream froze? I'm sorry, man. Bought Oni today, but you haven't played any tips. Until you find your geyser, be careful with your water. Try to get all your water in one spot. Get your meal wood up early so you have good food sources. You'll want to work your way towards Bristle Blossom if you're in this like super early patch. But if you're in the normal version of the game... Why are they breaking tiles to place wires? They never used to do that. I never told them to break an object. What? What's that about? But yeah, get your meal wood up early. That'll be your food. You'll be fine. Get your water centralized so you can put it all in one spot and pump from there. Verticality is really nice with base design. And I'm also going to change all these things over to insulated tiles so I don't have to deal with heat. But verticality is really great for base design. It lets you keep things pressurized, and it's just, I think, one of the better designs at the moment. I don't know. There's a lot I could tell you to do. There's a lot I could say to do. There's really no one right answer. In all seriousness, I'll do this with a 7. They broke another tile. They did. They broke multiple tiles. Like, I wonder why they're doing that. Is that like just a bug? I mean, this is the beta of an alpha. I think the glitch in the game right now. Yeah, it seems to be a glitch because, you know, if it's a man-made tile, they've always placed the objects underneath them. If it's a natural tile, then they break it. That's strange. Well, let's watch the tiles here to make sure they don't do anything stupid. And I want to put insulated tiles pretty much everywhere because I'm not going to want this cold to get into the base, and I'm not going to want that heat to get into the base. I want to keep it temperature. I want to keep the temperature controlled in my own base. New word, verticality. Is that a real word? Verticality is totally a real word. Cheers, Volx. I was going to go for a vertical and symmetrical design. It's good because if you put if you just use their electrolyzers or you have algae deoxidizers, then all that oxygen is going to rise up and pressurize this base. Your CO2 is going to fall to the bottom right. If you have a scrubber, you can take care of it. Obviously, I have some hydrogen in here for now, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I like vertical base design. I can bit spam for you if I'd like. If you'd like, Baby Canada, thank you for the 50 gray gems and lighting with the 22. Need to fill up the cup I destroyed twice. Have had the reminder of today's ad bits. Thank you, Lightning and Baby Canada, for the gray gems. I appreciate it. They break blocks for me all the time when they try to place pipes or wires. They never used to, so I'm guessing it's just the experimental branch being weird. That sucks. That's kind of annoying, to be honest, but whatever, we'll live. Finally, we're out of power, and that stands to reason because everybody's been doing other things. I think, are these a 5 or a 6? They're 5. No, they're 6. They're 6. Okay, that makes sense. Stress is doing great because we have decor. Yes. What I want to do is get some functionality set up and then start sending people out to like do missions and go build. I mean, what I could do is dedicate a single dupe to just digging. I think the best dupe to set to just digging is probably Repoc, as I have seen what he can do when he digs and he sort of floats. Repoc, you might die. You might die. Okay, you're going to dig, but you're not going to be able to build those ladders. That's a bit of an annoyance. Building broken. There's the insulated tile received. There's definitely a bug. I've seen this elsewhere too. Evening Volx, or Evening Herd. Hey, Volx. How you doing, Vivi? It's good to see you. So look, insulated tile received damage from neighboring liquid pressure. There's no liquid. There's no liquid in this base. I guess that's just the error message it gives you. I guess that's the error message it gives you when they break the tile or something. That's a strange one. So this will be hydrogen. This is plumbed up. This is gonna start pumping here. Yeah. I guess that's fine. That's just gonna get the gas out of the base. 1:22 a.m. Why did I do this? This is the same times as I always do. Repoc, you should be set to digging. Well, you also have build on, and I let build on because of ladders. But you know what? I'm gonna take your ability. No, you have deliver. Go dig. Go dig, Repoc. That's the only thing you're allowed to do. Do meal lice need hydrogen? No. They don't need anything like that. Repoc, are you digging? Oh, I think they're both right there. Okay. So they're finishing up this current project. We have people in the hamster wheel. We have power. I don't know where you came from. Unless you fell through a tile. You were the hatch on the top of the base. You fell through the tile. All right. I'm sorry, but you can't be in my base. You can't be in here. You can't be eating my stuff. As if Repoc dude wasn't suicidal enough. Now that he's gonna go off himself. Poor Repoc. Hopefully he'll figure out how to go dig. I mean, I guess I could do like a high priority so another character does that, then Repoc can continue to dig. And they can do something like this. But yeah. Okay, so skill increase. I don't know if this error message will ever go away. Building lacks resources. That's just because obsidian or something silly. I'm gonna cancel every other one anyway. Do one of these. There you go. Okay, I'm sure you guys will figure this out. Your phone's at 69%. That's the ideal percentage. Okay, so why are you not functioning anymore? That is actually kind of confusing. Why are you not piping or pumping? You have... Oh, there's probably a pipe that's broken somewhere. Yeah, they just didn't finish this. It should be because it's all priority 5. Oh god, do I have this like wicked UI bug that I've heard of? So that like, I don't know if you noticed it, but they don't have numbers. They're not like able to do this. I think this is the experimental branch being experimental. I may have to relog to fix that. I'm gonna see if they fix this pipe, if it fixes the entire system, or if it's just foobar. I think it's just foobar. I'm gonna pop a relog real quick. Let me save. Experimental branch being experimental, guys. What's up, AJR? Just joined the stream. What did I miss? You missed some experimental branches. Experimental branch shenanigans. Is anyone else drinking, or am I the only one? I don't have anything to drink in terms of alcohol at the moment. Or at least I'm not drinking anything at the moment. So look, those plans disappeared, which is not normal. Plans used to not do that. So, sure experimental branch is just being experimental. I'll do that. That should get everything plumbed up. That's why we have a backup. That makes sense. Makes absolute sense. Now, these plans, see how these plans stayed, but those plans didn't? A little bit weird. Repoc, I might give you some other jobs, or I might send you on a suicide mission to go dig this way. Because, why not? This thing's working now. This thing's filtering everything out. It's going to make that a vacuum at some point. I need to plumb that stuff up here, and then we'll be good to go. Now what I can do is just mooch off of this existing system. Like, keep that set up, which does kind of sort of work to an extent. So I guess I can keep that. We go up the left side, we go up the right side. I guess I'm just going to go up the right side here. Hopefully we don't have a million tiles broken today, guys. So the center two are the only two that are powered. Okay, please don't break all of my tiles. Please don't break all of my tiles. Please don't break all of my tiles. Never give X a fire staff, Volx. You'll burn down everything. This is true. This is why we always joke about it. Okay. What's going on here? Whoa, 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 what? Why are you making them out of the wrong tile every time? Let's do that again. Do sedentary rock. Okay. Hey, look, we can do the abyssalite, by the way, guys. I can't seem to scroll all the way over, but that does say abyssalite. Overheat temperature, plus 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit. That is cool. So you can build with abyssalite for certain things where that makes sense. I like that. That's really neat. Now they should go do jobs. And let's expand that stuff so we can see. Cool beans. Twitch is telling me you're watching Lieutenant Volx. Who is that? I don't know, some douchebag. Is Klei your favorite gaming company? I don't really have necessarily a favorite game company, but they're a solid dev and I like their games and they don't usually screw you over, so I like Klei. We'll go with that. I don't know. I haven't really sat down and thought about what gaming company I like the best. And you know what? I think I'm gonna open this up to let the hydrogen that's here up, because we want to get this all gone eventually. Repoc, that's your one and only job. You can do it, Repoc. And now you're idle, so I'm gonna give you your jobs back. Here, just don't do these things. No one does those things. And maybe even a gas permeable tile or two right there. Awesome. So this is creating the vacuum. They are not doing the plumbing. See, again, look, I'm gonna have to relog multiple times. That is horrible. That is annoying. That is stupid. I don't think I can cancel these. Okay, at least let me. Did you just see that it told me I didn't have the resources to make a sandstone pipe when I have 17,000? Can you guys make that? Can you guys make those pipes? I feel like they're breaking every 5 seconds. Oh, goddamn. That's so janky, Chain Death. Thank you for the 5 great gems, dude. All right, Lynn. I don't know why you're relying on Starbucks internet in the first place. That's potato, but okay. Good luck. Get real internets and things. Okay, they're building. Oh, that's a start. That's a start. I mean, all right. So what's this doing? It's probably in a loop of contaminated oxygen, considering where the pump is. All right. What that means is it's not really getting the hydrogen. So this setup, I probably need to move the pump. It'd be a better call to move that pump. Can I disable these two and turn those on? Are they ready? Empty pipe. They are ready. They're gonna start working. So these two are gone, but that'll get rid of the power. Let's get rid of the buildings. Nice. Thank you, Style, for that host. I appreciate it, man. Volx is relogging. What he's doing, getting ruins gems. Nah, unfortunately, the game is a little foobar. I don't know if they actually updated it all since, yesterday, but I've noticed some things. Probably need 2 air pumps for some electrolyzers. I shouldn't. We'll see. If I do, I'll change it up, but I should be okay. And that power doesn't matter, so I can get rid of that power. There's no need for that. Nice. That gets me some of my resources back. These are 1,000-gram packets. I should up that, I think, to 2K. But those are doing their thing. They're making O2 in there. That pipe's doing its thing. Let's check the output. So 250 grams, 500, 375. I think that's fine. And if these ever get overpressurized, we should be good. Your dupe's behaving, Dreams. Your dupe's behaving. We have a new dupe. Let's see. Quick learner, iron gut. None that I'm gonna take. Bubbles was like the best dupe ever. None of these guys. Holy cow, the air. Yeah, I'm gonna have lots of oxygen now. There's gonna be a slight backup. Yeah, they're just not using it quick enough. Let's say max gas pressure. I might need more of a buffer. Maybe. I could expand the room. The problem is I want to get rid of this setup first. So this thing right here, this isn't working. So what I need to do is I need to either move that pump or I need to send the contaminated oxygen elsewhere. I could send the contaminated oxygen over here with no problem. Hey, pause. Bubbles? Yeah, Bubbles was the previous dupe. That was just the, you know, the generic name that they got. I guess contaminated oxygen just in this side of the map makes the most amount of sense, but this is also very pressurized, so that wouldn't really work. There's not that much there, and I might filter it. I don't have that much filtration medium, to be frank, and there's really not much sand in this map. This map had, like, no algae. This map sucked. Objectively, this map sucked. So it's just gonna filter the oxygen, so I don't want to do that. Well, gotta figure out where I'm offsetting it. I was the best dupe ever. Yeah, well, now you're the best dupe ever, but it was previously Bubbles. The pressure's super low over there. I could send it that way. The pressure's just super high on this side of the map. What do the paintings do? They lower your stress. They're very useful. You absolutely want them. So, gas pipe. You just pump it over on this side of the map and let it go into that biome. It'll work its way over. There's less pressure on that side. So, let's take you. This is all temporary. This will get broken at some point. Just drop it off there. Boom. I gotta free up that hydrogen. Now, granted, that would come right back up, but I'm gonna close that whenever the hydrogen works its way out, I think. Repoc, do you want to, like... I guess you're not the builder now. I was gonna say, do you want to be our hero and dig all this stuff? Here. Here, you can dig this for me, man. I believe in you. I believe in you. Food is decayed. That's because there's some food that's in there. And the micro musher, get out of there. Empty that micro musher. Get that stuff out of there. It keeps decaying. Start a new map. I might have to. We'll see. I told you this is the beta branch. This is where shit breaks. This is where we have to change things. It's very likely that things will go wrong that are out of my control from a game standpoint. Gotta go watching a movie. All right, Potato. Enjoy your movie, man. Time to dig this stuff up. Time to dig this stuff up. So if I get rid of that stuff, I'll probably expand this little setup to make sure we never have any pressurization issues. And then I want to start my Bristle Blossom farm, probably over in this place soon. Have them dig that up. What happened over here? Any sign of a geyser? You're still digging. That's good. Who's that? CTS? Okay, I believe in you, CTS. You can do it, man. Why don't you stream on YouTube? Because YouTube streaming is poopy. It's just, eh. The community's not the same, and there's all kinds of different reasons and things that I prefer streaming on Twitch for. I like streaming on Twitch much better. It's nothing against, obviously, like anybody, because like I put everything on YouTube anyway. It's just I like streaming on Twitch better. I like the platform more, I guess. I'm gonna put those insulated tiles just to prevent all the inevitable cold that will bleed through. I could put some thermo tiles here. Wouldn't be a half bad idea. Okay, so this hydrogen needs to work its way out. Did you change the dupes? Yes, should be. Cuttlebug should have, yes, 1,200 calories. How you doing, Becky? The best is to find a geyser and have a limited steam. I want to find a geyser, which is why I've dug all the way over here, but this is already the edge of my map. It's so bad. And right here, edge of my map. This world's like rinky-dink. I really want to find a geyser soon. I'm sending this dude on a little bit of an adventure. See if he can find one of those. I'll have to send some people up top soon here. Getting fridges pointless now? At the moment, yeah, if you can use the vacuum thing or keep just stuff in a cold area. Not relying on fridges is great. YouTube can rewind in case you missed something. You can also check the VOD on Twitch if you missed something. So, I mean, it's more of a matter of legit, like, the platform. I don't know. Streaming on Twitch is just easier, and there's more moderation. Lots of moderation. And that's quite nice from a streamer standpoint. Quite nice. Stress is doing great. I have to add the seeds here before I forget. Stress is doing good. I really want to get this hydrogen thingy fixed. I want to get the stuff out of my base. I could just pump. Nah, that would be a good idea. I was thinking of like nuking the dupes with that little bit of contaminated oxygen that's outside. Bring it in here, have them consume it, because then they would destroy the gas. Because then I don't have to deal with pressurization. There's really not much there, to be frank. And that stuff should all get moved out. I might want to put tiles in here. If I put tiles in there, then that would be a pressurization problem. All that oxygen. It's working. It's great. The O2 is awesome. Is it? It is splitting the packets up evenly. I'm wondering why it looks like there's less over here but more here. Yep, definitely new map would be best. In the office PC right now. What's Dreams watching? Wait, Dreams is at work? Bad dreams. Bad dreams. Do work things. Right back, right, Pepsi. Okay, you're sweeping. I am perfectly okay with that. I wanted to get all that stuff off the ground. I might just make this my big fat storage area. Something along these lines. And then we can deconstruct and then put storage compactors. Currently, this storage compactor situation's a nightmare. I really hope there's some way to generically paint all the things that you want with like predetermined settings. That would be so cool. So cool. It's been a while, LC. How you doing, 169? What's up, bud? It's good to see you, man. 5% stress. Man, they're doing great on stress. How's this little project? This is not unreachable. It might end up being unreachable soon. That's still okay. Did they finish this? They did. So I can get rid of that gas vent. Let's just see if that helps. If not, I'll change things up. Just got Bioshock Infinite. Sorry to leave so soon. Have fun with Bioshock, man. No, I'm in my office at home. Okay. Alright, that changes it up a little bit. So this is going to get more of this hydrogen out of here. And it's going to send this shit over here, which is what I wanted. Now, it's obviously going to come straight back into the base if I don't plug that up. Plug it up. Naughty dreams? Everyone has them sometimes. Those are called wet dreams. That's what those are called. Okay, so that'll keep all that stuff out. The contaminated oxygen might slowly work its way back into the base, but they'll breathe it. They'll get rid of it. And this is going to start purifying things. Great. Get the hydrogen out of here. Feels good, man. How much are these packets? Ooh, 375. There's like so many different gases on all these tiles. It's hard to see. 500, 125. It'll eventually work its way out because we're no longer producing it. We are no longer generating hydrogen. That hydrogen will be gone soon. And I should deconstruct that tile to let that hydrogen out. That hydrogen will work its way out of the system. This is the last bit of hydrogen that's in my base. I want all the hydrogen gone. If anything, I would have liked to have had this setup before I did this setup, because then I would never have to deal with the hydrogen. But, we have what we have. Okay, so they finished this up. Thank you. And I think I will very likely be using insulated tiles here. And what material did I just use? Let's keep using sandstone. That's okay. Oh my god, I just wish there... Oh, hey, look, the dogs! Yeah! Everybody say hi to the dogs! They wanted to be noticed! Dicks. Liquefiable. Yeah, this is just a pain in the butt. Like, straight up to do this. I don't think anybody's gonna have fun doing this little... the dog used to not do that anymore. I don't think anyone's going to have fun making massive amounts of storage compactors, which is unfortunate because you've got to make a lot of storage compactors in a long-term run. Like, this is monotonous. Like, the game's fun, but this is painful. As they add more and more items, I feel like this problem is just going to be worse and worse. Ooh. Dear Klei, fix this, please. Now you can have fertilizer. This is horrifying. Okay, is this being done? No, this is unreachable. That's what I was worried about. I can fix that, but if I open this up, that lets all of that water go in there, but that lets all that cold come out. That could be overwhelming. What I'm going to do is this. Let's connect that. That'll let some of the liquid flow. And then we can dig this. That'll hopefully even things out. Storage compactors, chest, and DS. Well, yeah, they're chests, but the problem is when you go to select everything, you select all, and there's always like some things you just don't want to select because like maybe I don't want to emit polluted air in here, which is my case. Maybe I don't want to put anything that's gonna melt in there, which again is my case. So it's a bit tedious, you know. I wish there was a better way of doing it right now. I don't want polluted dirt and slime. And sometimes I've noticed the UI, like, I clicked once. Did you hear that sound? I had to click twice to make that work. Granted, again, this is the beta of an alpha, so I fully expect things to be janky, but that stinks. Is it just me, or did you start the stream earlier than normal? No, man, 8 o'clock. Started at the same time. You just crazy. You crazy. Again, seeds. And I'm only doing the seed thing like that just to make sure that I don't store any of those Weezewort. Because once I start messing with those, I'm not going to want to do it wrong. Okay, seeds again. Double click. And liquefiable. Alright, I'll mess with those as needed. For now, I'm just going to leave them there. Diver's lungs and creativity. Not what I need. If I can get another diver's lungs with strength, I'm going for it. Ooh. Ooh. We can close this up. We do not need this open anymore. All that hydrogen's gone. At least it looks like it. What's... Yeah, it's... I like how it says polluted oxygen's not breathable, but it says it's breathable sometimes. That seems to be a bit janky. What? What the hell? I swear you're starting an hour early. No, I'm not. It is 8 o'clock here. Hold on, I'm gonna look at my phone. I'm looking at my computer. It's 8:48. It is not an hour early. It could be your daylight savings. I don't know. It could be weird things like that. But no, right now we're good. Yes, you guys get that stuff swept up. Okay, hey, this is not unreachable anymore. There you go. I will put a little oomph on that with a 6. Okay, you just keep digging. Keep digging. It's 8:48. Yep. It's time zone things, and I should be able to close this up. So let's get rid of that ladder. I don't want any of these gases coming back down. And again, I'm gonna keep everything on the outside of my base insulated. Oh, you bastard! 8:49 now. How do calm? I want to know. What are you talking about, strawberry? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I'm gonna replace this tile. We had bristle blossoms there originally, which is why that's still an algae tile. that is why that exists. It's not for no reason, I promise. Are these batteries still doing their thing? They are. I'm loving that this hydrogen generator actually does what it's supposed to now. It's cool. It's good to see. So we're still getting some oxygen and stuff in here, but it's mostly bad. And once I close this up, I will not have any of my good O2 leaking out and coming over here. Because I actually am getting a bit of my oxygen lost doing this. The fun part about the quotes is figuring out the context. There's never any context. There's never any context. So how's the heat? Manageable. I'm surprised those are warm, but I think it's my water's at 60-something degrees. I wonder why that's like that. That's a bit strange. Books in your free time, you should probably check out The Long Dark. I'm hooked on it again. I've seen it. I've seen the game. I've never played it personally. Oh, all this polluted oxygen's going back to the base. I've never played it personally. I don't know. I think I might end up liking it if I played it, but I don't know for how long I'd play a game like that. And we'll just do some ladders like this. That way we don't constantly have to keep opening different doors. And I get fleeing. Are you fighting a hatch? Did you get squished by something? There's no enemies in here. What did you do? Why were you fleeing? From what were you fleeing from? Another layer of storage compactors. I'm sure we're going to end up needing it, you guys. Then insulated tiles. I'll probably. The heat right here is okay. How you doing, Colin? What's up, man? My Volx is in my time zone. Makes things easier on my end. Hell yeah, man. Oh, there's a hatch. Where? Stop spawning! Kill the hatch! Destroy! Destroy! Get out of here, jerk. It's a lot of contaminated oxygen in my base. Yep. And thankfully it's not that bad of a thing. The problem right now is we're getting rid of the contaminated oxygen that was up here to suck out all the hydrogen, because I don't want this system. I want to break this thing down. I want to clear this stuff out. That was the problem with making electrolyzer in the bottom of my base. Empty building. And then you can see, because I emptied that building to the left, it actually there's water flowing. So I got that water back, which is cool. Yes, empty that building. So that should add to my water. That should add to my water. Add to my water. That's from when I was breaking all of those pipes. And it kept dropping that water. So I'm getting a ton of water back here. Sweet. So you can see how it added to the, like, how much water is legit in there. It's cool. I get it all back. Feels good, man. All right, so the food supply is actually going down a little bit, but it's because I also have not messed with bristle blossoms yet. I would like you guys to mine that out. Mine that out for the lull. It's a little bit of algae. I can take that. And this should eventually work its way out. I mean, there's micrograms in here. This will eventually become a vacuum. Let me make that an auto door. Okay. That'll be an auto door. You know, granted, they go there for food. So I could close that up because there's no hydrogen in there anymore. I never did get rid of that hydrogen. You guys really do need to build these tiles, though. That'll end up being an issue. So that'll let them fix that. Do I really worry about that hydrogen? I mean, I kind of want to. I kind of want to make sure that hydrogen gets out of there, and then I'll close it up. You guys have a little sci-fi to explain why the wolves always want to kill you. They always know where you are. They always want blood. Don't you deliver that ore or not do work? These unreachable? Wow, I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes unreachable at some point here soon. It's a bit crazy. So they should now have no problem building all this stuff, blocking out that cold, and I could line this with thermo tiles, but my base is good. My base is already taken care of. I would like to get this stuff lined up with thermo tiles, though. That'll be a fun task. Fair amount of oxygen in here I'd like to get in my base. What is going on here? Oh, that plant keeps making food, then it's rotting. What's the big plant on the left? This thing? The wheezewort. It emits cold air. It takes air through it and then makes that air cold. Come on, hydrogen. I need you to work your way out of here so I can close this up. It's making me waste stuff. How you doing, Thomas? Thank you for the great gem, dude. What did I miss? Just starting up, man. Just starting up for the day. Nothing much. I'm trying to make people go on adventures. That is now unreachable. In an effort to find geysers. It's not really working. I don't hear anything that would tell me there's a slime biome right there, so that's probably not the best place to go. This is like the only real slime biome I have. That sucks. This world stinks. This world objectively stinks. I gotta figure out how to get this contaminated stuff out of my base. Or at least I need to get this thing done. I want to close this up. I don't like this. This is starting to bug me. There. The hydrogen's gone. Now I can close this up. And because I'm closing that up, that should eventually become a vacuum. So that's something I have to wait for. That's going to take a while. Bristle Blossom Farm, I think we can put one here. I don't know if it's going to be too cold for them. And if it does, we can put a space heater. So let's plan this out real fast. Bristle Blossoms. I'm pumping all the crap from up here, but that's no big deal. I don't know if I want an insulated tile, but I think I'm going to, because I want to put an insulated tile here, and I sort of just want to keep it close to my farm anyway. So dig that stuff up. That's not really a big deal to me. And frankly, you're going to all have to eventually dig this stuff out anyway. So build your way up here. Dig that out. Dig that out. You guys have a big job ahead. I sure this world is big booth looks like this does look like a very tiny world. The fact that I can go from my base to here and be at the edge of the map and like see the edge of my, like, I can see the tile. That's crazy. Same thing if I go over here to the left. I can see my base just about. That's it. That's the map. I don't know if they've changed something, but it does seem like this world a little smaller than it's been before. Could you fill me in on what's the new update about? Temperature actually, it does what it's supposed to. Like, it spreads, the giggity. The temperature, cold air will take over warm air if there's more cold than there is warm, you know? Like, it'll spread, it'll mix. It does what it's supposed to. It won't just stagnate. Objects that are on the ground that are frozen won't just stay there forever, they'll eventually thaw. Like, the whole temperature thing is now in the game, which it kind of really wasn't before. Like, it was, but it wasn't great. It wasn't... I wouldn't say it was working... Well, it definitely wasn't working the way they intended it. But now it's here, and we have to work with it. I could put another filter and send all the oxygen that we're dumping into my base. It'd be really easy to, like... it'd be really easy to connect that. It's like tiny amounts, though. It's like 12 grams. I guess I really don't... that'd be a waste of time. polluted oxygen and oxygen. It's bottled. Pre-update, the map size was 7 screens and the 4 screens wide. I haven't checked since. It seems like it's smaller then.